I mean, you can't ask for better weather on October 28th. Maybe a little colder if you want some extra deer enhanced movement. Since Jack is alive, we're gonna make a huge double mock scrape right here. See if we can jack him up a little bit. Speaking of Jack, we're gonna scent it up and let him know that there's another sheriff in town. He's trying to take these parts over. Hopefully it gets him juiced up and checking this baby in daylight.
When you get that, you do a little mock scrape, you get that fresh dirt churned up. It just kind of gives that nice earthy smell, you know? They like that. I'm telling you, they like it. It draws them in and intrigues them. Now we're going to put some preorbital gland up on the leaves and on that pine branch. I stick a camera right back in there. Got the old verdicts hung up. Getting into the stand for the first time here in Ohio. On this spot. All year. It's exciting. It's very exciting. This is actually only my second Ohio hunt. Second. It is October 28th. Dean and I have been playing Ohio and New York extremely patient. More patient than we've ever really been. But I'm more charged up, I'm more energized for this rut than I've typically ever been in the last handful of years. Because if you press too much in the early seasons, especially if you don't have a buck that you're like wanting to hunt, if you just press and press, you get worn down. I mean, you spend so many hours in a tree, and we're extremely lucky for that, don't get me wrong. But still, it's mentally taxing and physically taxing on you, especially once it gets cold. So, I'm up here on October 28th, and I feel like it's the first game of the season. I feel like I got fresh legs. I feel like I just got all the energy in the world, and honestly, it feels it feels good. But we got a buck in here that we nicknamed Jack. We've been hunting him for 3 years, and we've never seen him with the naked eye. Never seen him. Don't have a shed from him. He'll come in October, normally right around this time of year, and then he'll stay. Typically, he's pretty consistent all the way through January, and then he sheds, and we don't see him. We don't see him all summer. We don't see him throughout shed season very much. I mean, it's weird. But he's a buck that you like to have around, because for this time of year, when it's prime hunting season, he's here. And I know he's an old enough deer that he knows, like, either one or two of the doe groups in this area, and it's literally between the 6th and the 9th. The last 2 years he's been under this stand in daylight twice. last few minutes here. I still got that little buck and another spike right under me. Pretty active night, considering the warm weather. Active early too. Watched all 3 bucks paw out the scrape. And 1 buck did it multiple times. So we get a little cold snap in here with some high pressure, and big boys should be on their feet. I think within the next 5 to 7 days, if we hunt hard, we're gonna get a crack at something.